Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. Hello, long-time lurker, first-time poster. So I, 35M, have been married to my wife, 35F, for 12 years, and we have been together for 17. I have always felt a slight bit of imposter syndrome with her in that she came from a great family, and I came from one that was not as picture perfect. I have not been straight up jealous, but have been curious plenty of times, and have internalized most of any suspicions. This week something went a little wonky while we were out to dinner. We have both worked for large healthcare organizations all of our adult life. We are both pretty attractive, and while we were sitting on a couch one evening, before this dinner, somehow it came up the amount we used to get hit on. I mentioned that it has been a long time since I have had a random RN, LPN, or CNA come up to me and ask on behalf of a friend if I was single. It was always looked at as endearing, and something I would proudly tell my wife about when it happened. She would get much the same from environmental services/transporting staff. But since the mid-30s have come, those encounters have been fewer and farther apart. So I had said something along the lines of, "You just get old all of a sudden, it has been a long time since I have been hit on, no big deal, and just something we giggled about and then dismissed." Cue this week while we are out to dinner with our 4 kids, we are chatting and then had an interaction that went roughly like this. Wife, so is myself and work friend, we will call her T, we're walking out, something funny came up. Me, oh yeah, what was that? Wife, so T and I were talking about who. Her face turned bright red, like someone just pantsed her walking onto a stage. I don't remember what we were talking about, but then I said that you said no one hits on you anymore. And T said, lol, that has never been a problem for my husband, he never got hit on. Me, oh, okay, what were you guys talking about? Wife, what were we talking about? I can't remember, but isn't it funny about T's husband? Still blushing heavily. Me, I guess, but what were you guys talking about? I would not have pushed this hard on something she obviously did not want to talk about, but the blushing bothered me. Wife, I don't know, so what is on TV? My sons and I were watching the Olympics and I let the subject change as I did not want it to get awkward for the kids during dinner. So the kids have vacation this week, and my wife and I will carpool every now and then when we do not have to arrange for the younger kids to get on the bus. So this morning, we had a conversation that went roughly like this while driving into work. Me, hey, so what were you and T talking about when that thing came up last week? Wife, you are still thinking about that? That is ridiculous. You're calling me a liar, I do not know what we were talking about. I was just trying to tell you a funny story and now you are acting all weird. Me, I have not acted weird, and did not bring it up until now because there has not been a great time in which we are by ourselves. Wife, well it is ridiculous, I was trying to be funny and you are making me feel awful. Me, I am sure that the story was hilarious, but given that I was told about 2/3s of a story with everything else being left out, I can't say it was funny. Wife, I am sorry I suck at telling stories, I promise there was nothing more to the story. Me, well given how your face turned red immediately, the flow of it was strange to me, I still feel like there must have been more to everything. Wife, there isn't, I promise, so what do you have going on for the day? This was roughly where it ended. The advice I am looking for is twofold. 1, am I making something out of nothing? Should I leave this alone, or is there something there based on your opinions? Also, how do I go about looking into something when it feels off? She is intelligent enough that any communication is going to happen securely in a way I am not going to find. But does a gut feeling usually end up validated from a BS perspective? Apologies for any misspellings or anything I have not been clear about. Feel free to ask any clarifying questions you would like. Edit to clarify something in the conversation. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Trust your gut. Oftentimes when a woman talks about another man like that, something has already happened. If you know this sub a lot, you know that. She's hiding something from you. No one knows your wife's behavior better than you. If you can sense something is off, then it is. You need to start by stop confronting her with this or else she's gonna start hiding things. Start observing her behavior to see if there is any drastic change in her. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.